think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a reverse. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Fields to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Fields now. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, 10.
Now Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Hey, kid. Right.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Ready, go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
West right here.
First down. Fields. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face second down and 7.
Go! Smash!
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Fields from the pistol. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Reload! Let's go!
Here's a run going left. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He will have the Steelers first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can't. Hey, can't. Go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Let's go. Hey, can't. It's there.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
A give. Here's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Strong. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the ground, a 1st down run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Go, Mars. Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, son. 11. Easy. Right.
Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Sky Moore, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Second down. It's Fields. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a run on first down. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Big strides. Look at him go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
You got here we go. You got mini base. What? Hey, Terry, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Steelers 41, Jets 25.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Hurry up, hurry up.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. So this one in the win column 4.